Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy from With Love by Amy, and today we are making superhero cards. This is kind of in continuation with my shaped card that I made last week. We're going to use some circle dies for the first one and a star for the center. And can you guess which superhero this is going to be? Yeah, dead giveaway. Captain America's shield. So, what I'm doing here is I am going to die cut all the shapes out of the red because I need the red and then I need an inlaid white and, you know, as it goes. All right, so we're going to die cut those shapes and we're going to do the exact same with the white. Only we're going to remove the outer die because we don't need that one for the white. So I'm going to just die cut them all and I'm going to inlay them all. The only thing that I wish I would have done differently with this one, when it gets to the star section, I'll show you what I wish I would have done differently to make it a complete one layer card, but it is what it is. So I'm just going to peel all these off of the dies, which is proving to be a little more challenging than I thought. I didn't want to rip any of the circles. Oops, I just bumped the camera. Sorry. Yeah, so we're just going to separate these. We're going to cut them all out of the white as well. And same thing, we're going to peel them all off. I guess I could have spared you the boredom of watching me unearth these from the dies, but oh well. This is literally the entire process of me making this card. So there it is. There's all the die cuts. I don't know what I'm doing right now, but yeah, we're going to take them all off. And then I'm also, so I don't know if I showed this part in the video, but I'm going to take a card base and cut the card. Basically, I'm going to cut the card base out of a circle as well. And I really think I show that in the video later, but we're going to cut the star out of a scrap of blue cardstock. And literally all this whole card basically could be done with scraps because it, yeah, it's just circled. So then we're going to use my smallest star die. And those are Sizzix, I believe, star die cuts. You could use whatever star die cut or punch you have that would work. But I just picked the smallest one out of my old star dies. Those are really old. I haven't seen any like that with the edges like that for a long time. But then we're going to get to the part of making sure they all fit properly. I mean, they should, but we're just double checking. And then we're going to put the blue the blue in there and put the star on top. Now, if I was really doing what I think I wanted to do, I should have put the star in, or die cut the star out of the blue and then also cut it out of white. But I didn't. So here we are. We're going to make the card base here. And you see I have the circle die cut over the top of the fold there just a little bit. So that when I die cut it out, see, there you go. It's not going to cut that part, and that's going to be the hinge on the card base. There we go. And then we're going to glue all of these because it's the same size. The card base is the same size. The only spot, there's going to be a teeny tiny spot on the top of the red that's not going to, you know, it's not going to have the card base behind it, but it's okay because it's just a little spot. But we're going to layer it up. And then after this one's over, doing this card, I'm going to show you a different way you can do this same exact card if you don't have circle die cuts and all the fun supplies, because I think showing cards without the supplies is really cool too, to show them that they can get, you can get the same result doing it differently. And, you know, because when you're starting out, you might see a card that you like, but you don't have the supplies. And, you know, I don't want to influence anybody to buy things that they don't need. I really don't. Do I love having all the supplies? Absolutely. But do I think everyone needs all the supplies? No. This is the Altenew birthday greeting set. I had a couple of sets with the happy birthday in that type of font, but this one was the shortest, so I thought that would be the best because I wanted it to like take up the least amount of space. And you're gonna see my blooper in here, which I wish I wouldn't have done this way, but it is what it is. So there I am, like liking how it looks, and then I go to ink it up. And I don't know what happens in between inking it up and stamping it down. It must have slipped or something. Like maybe I didn't push it down hard enough on the Misty. It totally didn't stay where I had it. Like I see as soon as I set it down, that it slipped. Like the Y part of the birthday, it slipped and it didn't stay where I had it. So, oh well, it's still okay. It's not as perfect as I would have liked it, but it's okay. Gotta leave the bloopers in there, right? So there it is. Not pleased, but it is what it is. All right, so now that we're done with that one, I'm going to show you guys how I do the second one. All right, so I am going to use the dies, but I'm not going to die cut with it. And literally, you could use this, you could do this with any circular item you have, the base of a cup or anything else. Or you could even freehand a circle if you feel that confident in your abilities. But I am just using the dies as an outline to do my shapes, my circles, so I can do the colors inside these lines. And I am using Olo markers. If you had Sharpies or even like Crayola markers, you could do the same thing with that. It's easy, like once you draw very lightly with pencil, I found it very easy to erase the lines if you didn't go over them with the markers, so there's that. I am going to spare you the boredom of watching me color for numerous minutes. I'm going to speed it up. So I am going to, there I am drawing the star, and I'm realizing I'm not liking how the star looks that way. So I just kind of like sketch it out a little bit bigger so that I will get it how I want it to look. And yeah, it takes me a little bit longer than I thought it would to sketch out that star. But like I said, I could have used a bigger die cut or something. But we're going to start coloring. I think it's R 0.5 and B 0.5, I think. I think the red and the blue are both the same number, but just with the different letter. And then I'm just using a regular rolled eraser there to erase the lines after I'm done with all my coloring that I super duper sped up for you. Because there's really no technique to my coloring, I just colored it. And then I'm going to do the same trick with, I do go around the edges with the marker to kind of like make it look complete. And then I put it on the same type of card base, so I didn't show you that. The greeting turned out way better on this one. Let me know in the comments below which one you like better. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.